On May 16th, McDonald's Japan began a campaign of chiikawa and Minecraft the Movie Happy Meal set that came with toys, which led to a huge controversy. Originally scheduled to be on sale until the 22nd, Chiikawa campaign was announced to be discontinued after just 3 days because they ran out of the toys. While strong sales should be welcome, unexpected developments had also occurred. Bonus toys had been listed one after another on flea market sites like Mercari, raising suspicions that they had been bought up by the ten buyers or resellers. Also, photos of what appear to be Happy Meal menu food and drink being discarded in large quantities after the toys were taken out had also been circulating on social media, raising concerns about food waste. McDonald's Japan came out and apologized for the incident, but did they really reflect and learn from their mistakes? This time, on August 4th, McDonald's Japan announced their Pokémon Happy Meal campaign, which came with Pokémon toys starting from August 8th. Additionally, a limited number of Pokémon cards would be distributed as a weekend gift on the 9th, 10th, and 11th. It was also announced that there would be a purchase limit of 5 sets per person during these 3 days, in order to deliver to as many children as possible. Hearing this news, Japanese netizens responded with comments such as,
"Will people just take the cards and throw away the hamburgers again? Wouldn't it be better to choose some sort of knickknacks instead of Pokemon cards? From this product choice, it's like they're begging, please resell our products." You really should stop doing this at restaurants. It's so annoying when you just want to eat, but the store is super crowded. They should just sell the bonus toys or cards at a separate register from the start. 5 sets per person? Seriously? You call that a restriction?
Later, McDonald's Japan also announced measures to prevent the resale of the Happy Meal toys. They stated that they would share information with the flea market app Mercari regarding McDonald's products, including the Pokémon Happy Meal. The two companies would implement measures to warn customers before and after the release date and to combat copyright infringement. The company also asked customers to refrain from reselling McDonald's products, such as Happy Meal toys, purchasing for profit-making purposes, or ordering more than they could eat. They also added, "We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but we ask that you refrain from contacting stores regarding inventory." Japanese netizens responded to this announcement with comments such as,
"We all saw it with the Switch 2 case. Mercury only acted tough on the surface, but did nothing behind the scene." So, in the end, no concrete measures will be taken? Mercari, listings and prices are going low again this time. McDonald's, got it. Information sharing. Well, Mercury makes a lot of money from commission fees, so there's no benefit in preventing the resales. Just don't sell to adults would be suffice.
On August 8th, the first day of the campaign, it became clear that McDonald's Japan's measures to counter the 10 buyers were all useless, because only about half a day after Happy Meal went on sale, Mercari website had been filled with listings of Happy Meal Pokémon toys. Meanwhile, Pokémon cards that were supposed to be distributed from the 9th were being put up for pre-order sale on a Chinese flea market site. Furthermore, a weird request had also appeared on Chinese social media. The messages said, "I'm looking for someone to eat a Happy Meal for me in Sapporo. I'll cover the cost, and if you're able to do this, please contact me." On August 9th, when McDonald's started distributing Pokémon cards with the Happy Meal set, all hell broke loose. There were sightings of long lines of cars at McDonald's drive-through lanes and long lines of people, mostly adults, at McDonald's storefronts in early morning. On social media, there were reports of Japanese 10 buyers, Chinese 10 buyers, and Vietnamese 10 buyers swarming McDonald's stores all across Japan. This video shows people suspected to be 10 buyers doing business at McDonald's parking lot. Even though it's just the first day, some stores had already run out of Pokémon cards by 7 a.m. Any post reported that at some stores, some customers who had placed orders through the mobile phone app were rushing to the counter, removing their Pokémon cards, and throwing away their food and drink. Not only there were food being left in the store, but some posts also reported sightings of discarded Happy Meal food at places near McDonald's. Although there was a purchase limit of 5 sets per person, it seemed the McDonald's crews were not capable of enforcing it. This video went viral on TikTok. It shows a group of Japanese men getting into an argument with a guy suspected to be a foreigner because the guy bought 40 Happy Meal sets, even though the purchase limit was 5, while the store staffs did nothing to stop this. Someone reported sightings of people receiving their orders, carrying them to their cars, and then coming back to the waiting line to receive them again. A woman in her 20s who visited a store at 11 a.m. that day reportedly witnessed 4 or 5 foreigners placing a large order of 25 sets, leaving all the food in the store and taking only the Pokémon cards and toys. She said, obvious they were 10 buyers. They ordered Happy Meal 25 sets in broken Japanese and then queued up again. As more and more items were placed on the tables occupied by the rough-looking foreigners, it's finally my turn after waiting for 2 hours. But I was told, sorry, we're out of cards. As soon as they heard that, the foreign group put the toy and card packs into separate bags, left the food behind, and left. I still remember the frustration on the faces of the elementary school kids who were still in the waiting line. This post from X claimed to have a family member working for McDonald's Japan and alleged the company of telling franchisees not to turn down orders for more than 5. Moreover, another X user posted that when he reported a bunch of people who were selling McDonald's Pokémon cards at high prices on Mercari, he instead got banned from Mercari. There were also posts suggesting that the cards were being sold by the McDonald's staffs, as the cards have been listed on flea market sites the day before they were distributed. In this listing from Mercari, 100 cards were packed in a box labeled McDonald's Japan. It's highly possible that an insider posted this listing. By around 3 p.m., McDonald's Japan came out to apologize and announced that they would stop distributing the Pokémon cards. At this time, Happy Meal was the #1 trending topic on X, 10 buyer in 5th place and McDonald's in 8th place. In this video, a woman suspected to be a foreign 10 buyer bought a large amount of Happy Meal sets without knowing that card distribution had ended. When she realized there was no card, she tried to return the items, but the staffs refused, so she called the cop on them. Here are some comments from the Japanese netizens regarding this chaotic Pokémon card campaign.
Didn't they learn anything from the chiikawa campaign? Over in just one day? The resellers win it big this time. I think they're grateful to the 10 buyers who bought like crazy. No matter what they say on the surface, they're not going to take any real measures because it would reduce their profits. They definitely did it on purpose. Looking at recent Japan makes me think. Aren't adults obsessed too much with things for kids like cars, game consoles, and toys? I feel sorry for the kids who got caught up in this mess caused by pathetic adults and didn't get what they want. The current president of McDonald's Japan is Chinese. Maybe they don't care about preventing resale whatsoever.
On the 11th, McDonald's Japan posted a statement on its website titled, "Important Notice Regarding Happy Meal Sales and Our Response." The statement, which was over 1,000 characters long, included an apology and explanation of the company's response regarding the turmoil surrounding the Happy Meal. First, they apologized, saying, "We have confirmed that the recent Happy Meal Pokémon card campaign has led to some customers purchasing large quantities of items for the purpose of reselling, resulting in congestion and disorder in and around stores, and the abandonment and disposal of ordered food. We deeply apologize for the inconvenience caused to customers who regularly use McDonald's, as well as to the staff working at our stores, local residents, and tenant owners." They then explained, McDonald's does not tolerate the purchase of Happy Meals for the purpose of reselling or the abandonment or disposal of food. This situation is a clear violation of our long-held philosophy of providing enjoyable dining experiences for children and families and our stance as a restaurant. And we take very seriously the fact that our response was insufficient. We will take the following measures swiftly and thoroughly to prevent recurrence. Specifically, the 2 measures stated were stricter restrictions on purchase quantities and ongoing discussions with flea market app operators. They ended their statement by promising to return to the Happy Meal's original purpose, which is to help families spend time with smiles and contribute to the healthy growth and development of the minds and bodies of children, who represent the future. Japanese netizens responded to this statement with comments such as,
Long and rambling statement with no substance. They promised to go back to the original purpose of Happy Meal. So they kinda admit that they had a different purpose, right? Why issuing a statement in Japanese? Since your president and your main customers are Chinese, you should issue it in Chinese.
So, what do you think about this incident? Does McDonald's Japan really care about Japanese children? Will the history repeat itself again? Thank you for watching. See you next time.